And also, the few times that he's come over to visit me, he's picked me up, and then he asked me like,
It's good that you know these things.
yeah, it's important. Thank you. Fucking, damn, I need to play a game or something. Sorry, I have you over here bored just watching me, listening to me. Um, fucking, da 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 da. The 2 or 3 times he's come to visit me, I think it's just been twice. I mean, usually I've gone over to visit him, or he's picked me up and we've got back to his place. But he's came here twice, but he didn't come here to hang out here at my house. We've got an enormous backyard. Great to, hang out with if you got some mosquito spray. But he picked me up, and there was no indication about what we were going to do. It was just like, let's hang out and we'll figure out what we're going to do. All right, that's fine. I figured he would like come over, come in the house, and we'd talk a bit and then figure out what we're going to do right now. He's like, I'm outside in the car. I'm like, you want to come in? He's like, no, I thought we could go eat something. I'm like, oh, okay. Go over, run over to the car, jump in the car. I'm like, where do you want to eat? He's like, well, what's there good to eat around here? I'm like, I cook at home. I'm a home cook. I love eating, but I'm a home cook. Like, I mostly eat at home. Otherwise, like, I'll get a burger from McDonald's or Jack in the Box or some Taco Bell when I'm craving it. The closest things around me, but I don't know these like little local restaurants. Trust me, they have some good food, I'm sure, and I have had one here and there. But most of the times, I'm like, I know what I like to eat. I'm gonna make it, and I make it good. I love to cook, and I make good fucking food. So when he asked me, I'm like, I don't know. We can look up on Yelp. He's like, what's the closest thing? So I threw out like some fat. The closest things I said, Chipotle, fucking McDonald's, Jack in the Box, this and that. Or we could go to La Barca or whatever the fuck. He was like, Jack in the Box is fine. Later in the fucking stream, he's like, you remember that time you invited me to Jack in the Box to eat? I'm like, I invited you to hang out. You wanted to go eat, and you didn't know where you wanted to go eat. So we went to the closest fucking place. I took your ass to a fucking concert. I didn't take him. I didn't take him to a concert, but he drove us to a concert because I bought myself 2 tickets to go see this music artist, Aurora. And I didn't have anyone to go with me, so I reached out to him and I'm like, yo, dude, there's this music artist if you want to go. He's like, I don't know her, but his boyfriend or husband at the time, it was nice. It was a beautiful show. His husband at the time, boyfriend, partner in crime, he knew Aurora. He's like, oh, he knows her. He says she's cool, so if we could find an extra ticket, that'd be cool. We weren't able to, unfortunately, but we went to go see Aurora. It wasn't at the Hollywood Bowl, but it was out in that direction. Actually, I think it was the Hollywood Bowl. Take that back. And that? Oh no, that was the first time we hung out. The second time we went to Jack in the Box. Yeah, no, but I remember him saying like, yeah, I said, you should come over so I can feed you. So I can cook for you or feed you. And he's like, yeah, so you could take me to Jack in the Box again? I'm like, this bitch did not just call me a fucking fast food taking ass motherfucker, because that was on you. That was on your bitch ass, having no plans, not knowing where to go. I'm like, we could go in the house. I could whip us up some fucking enchiladas real quick. No, let's go get a burger. Alright. Alright. If you wish me, sir. Get that frozen bitch. I'm sorry. They're both dead. I can't get you over there. Where's my team? This isn't comp, so it's okay. You're gonna die over there, buddy. Well, now a bitch kinda wants to play some comp. Oh no! Well, well, well.
I'm back in the fight.
Yeah, dude. But it's been a while. Every once in a while, for whatever reason, I'm on YouTube. Just some fucking new Hassan channel. I'm like, okay, all right, man. I That's just something so fucking fishy. Like, dude, stop pretending like you're not paying people to inflate your
We should talk about this with
reach.
jokes.
Yeah, no, it'd be fun. It'd be fun. It'd be an interesting conversation to have. And also, like, hey, oh no, I know he's not doing the streaming thing much anymore. But it's like, well, if this is the road to streamer success, then what is it? Do you make a Discord and create a little faux company like, hey, we're gonna have this be our clout mascot. However, we also need the clout creators. Like, hey, look at Hassan's big hairy titties, says his gay friend Austin.
Interesting.
You know, it's a network. I mean, a successful team, a successful brand, often is difficult to do by yourself. It's a production, and that's what that feels like.
Well, you can't expect to win 'em
And that's
all.
okay. It's probably evolved into that. But Nepo status, also handsome face status gets you places. So does money. Uh, I've been having some nice breakthroughs. Not breakthroughs. Growth in my relationship with my boyfriend. He's 10 years younger than me. It's not something that I was looking for or even attracted to. It's just something that was insisted by his end. He was a little insistent little gnat until he kind of started making his mark and leaving an influence that I'm just like, I care for this little fucker.
Umau face with tears of joy.
Yeah, no, because seriously, I'm like, all right, we can have fun. And that's just about it, little boy. He's proven himself and
So
has
cute.
just lovingly wedged his way into my life. I sometimes think like I need to let you have your life, and you need to have your life, and you need to make mistakes, and you need to learn and grow and love and hurt and get to know yourself, you know. And we also need to get to know each other. Like, we only know these sides of each other. I'm a very open person, and I love to communicate, and I like to be as transparent as possible. So I'm trying to maintain that in my relationship, since when going into a relationship, you kind of, like, I don't know, try to present the best of yourself, try to be your best, but you can't always, I mean, you should always try to be your best, but you're not always your best. And to lie that you're always your best is something else too. You can stagnate your own growth. And anyways, what I'm getting to is like I'm
Clapping
babbling,
hands.
but babbling about everything right now. But I was just like, you know, early on before we were actually dating and we were boyfriend and girlfriend, we were boyfriends. You know, I told you like one day you might want a tinier guy than me. a larger guy than me. You might want some beautiful, tall, dark, sexy black man, or a shorter this man, or a uncut Dutch man, and I can't be any of that for you, and I wouldn't want to deny any of those pleasures from you either.
Foul.
I'm not forcing or suggesting an open relationship. I want you to live your life, and I don't want to limit you from life's experiences. Life is about living and experiencing, and unfortunately, the concept of marriage or getting together with someone rips that away for a lot of people, and it shouldn't be that way. It's just what a lot of us were taught that it should be. And it's like, well, no, love comes in different ways, and it's not one size fits all. And I'm not saying that we need to have an open relationship. What I'm saying is that I don't want to deny you of anything, and I don't feel like I want myself to be denied of everything. I'm not saying it's conversations that we're still having, and it was a really good one to have yesterday. It was great, and, you know, we were already having a great weekend, and not a bit exhausted over it. But we were out in the desert with his relatives, some birthday parties, and then we went to some caves, and then a ghost town, and then hiking. But, you know, it's just another step in understanding and in communication and opening conversation and comfortability. And anyways, it's still things to talk about, and sometimes I don't want to think about it because I'm like, you need to go back to Mexico and be safe and not be here around all of this shit. But he just looks at me and he's like, I don't want to hear you tell me that you want me to leave. And I'm like, I don't want you to leave, but I don't want you to be... I mean, he lives like fucking 5 blocks away, and I don't let him walk here.
Crying face.
I don't let him walk here or walk back home. He used to, but now I get him a ride. Uber here or there, or he gets a ride.
Yeah.
And sometimes he's like, it's daytime, it's not going to take that long for me to get from here to there. I'm like, yeah, it isn't. But imagine if something were to fucking happen, and then you're just like, fucking $10 could have prevented this. And it's just a fucking weird time to live in. A friend of mine asked me if I considered marrying him for an extra added layer of protection. And, you know, I never thought about it. I would, for that layer of protection. I don't know if I've thought about marriage in a very long time for whatever reasons or various reasons, but
Pick your hero.
if it were to add a sense of peace of mind and protection, I would automatically jump on that suggested. But the way the legal handlings of everything is going on right now, people not breaking any law, showing up to their fucking immigration hearing, that they're doing everything fine, they haven't broken any fucking law, and then they're getting picked up, swooped away, and disappeared. It's like, well, it doesn't matter if there's that extra layer of protection by marrying a citizen or working towards that, because even if you're fucking following the law, you're still going to get picked up and taken away, so it's not going to fucking help. Sorry for being intense for whoever just left. I'll show you my dick later if you need.
Get ready.
P.S. I may or may not do that still. Support, okay.
What you're speaking is the truth. Clapping hands, clapping hands.
How's your night, man? How were your games yesterday?
4, 3, 2,
I hear you, thank you. I'm just ranting at this point. I know I had something else to say earlier, but sometimes my ADD brain
Okay, lol, grinning, squinting face.
goes all over the place. You said you ended up playing Deadlock, trying out some new characters or new updates that they had going, right? Do you ever stream any of your gameplay, or you just play